Hi, and welcome to 5D Channels and Chats podcast. Today, I'll be working with a solfeggio tone. It's number 417, and I'll be bringing forth a liquid Reiki Shamanic sound healing to help you clear any kind of negative blocks and transmute them, and also to build your light body. So I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to 5D Channels and Chats with Rachel Chamness. As a shamanic channel and mentor, I'll be sharing wisdom and healing from higher dimensions through channeling beings of light. You will also hear liquid Reiki Shamanic sound healing, channels between intuitives, and discussion on higher dimensional healing and channeling. You'll find links and more in the show notes, so be sure to check them. You can find me at soundwavesheal.com and my Facebook group, 5D Daily Spiritual Healers in Higher Dimensions. This healing today was recorded in 5D Daily Facebook group, and I hope that you can join us there in Facebook. We'd love to get to know you, and I have a lot of other programs in there as well that are free if you'd like to join. Hi everyone, welcome today. I'm Rachel Chamness at soundwavesheal.com. I'm a shamanic channel and mentor, and I love to help light workers trance channel healing, light messages, and learn all kinds of channeling and connections to all of your spirit guides and all of your beings of light who help you. Today, I wanted to talk about solfeggio frequencies. I'm going to be using the solfeggio tone number 417, and I'll be using this tone to help you release just anything that's negative because it helps you transmute challenges and transmute in general. So let's do some transmutation with the solfeggio tone 417 today. I'll be using my liquid Reiki Shamanic sound healing for helping you do that. So we're going to do some for transmutation and healing to build the light body. I call it liquid Reiki Shamanic sound healing. It is a mixture of shamanic and high dimensional realms, channeling beings from higher dimensional realms, using master teacher Reiki and light language, and also mediumship. First, I just want to talk a little bit about solfeggio frequencies. I do have a blog post. It is at my site, soundwavesheal.com/blog. If you want to find it, you can just search solfeggio in the search box, and you can learn a lot about solfeggio frequencies. But I wanted to talk about 417 today because I haven't really talked about it yet. Solfeggio tone 417 helps you transmute changes and challenges. It's associated with the color orange and the sacral chakra. This frequency can remove negative energy from the body or your space, and it can help you release and transform trauma. It is a powerful facilitator of change and transmutation. We are here in this world, in this body, in this human life, because we are learning to transmute. We're learning all kinds of transmutation. We're learning about the law of attraction. We are learning all kinds of different laws and understandings of this world. And one of the things is that we're learning to transmute trauma. So trauma is part of the experience of being a human, and we just can't avoid it. But when trauma happens, when things happen, then we have to say, hey, there's a reason here. There's a lesson for this. What's the lesson that Spirit's trying to teach me so that I can get past it? And that's what we should be doing. So instead of just, not again, we have to say, oh, okay, something's happening here, and I need to figure out what that is so that I can transmute it. And solfeggio tone 417 can help you do that. Now, what are solfeggio frequencies? Solfeggio itself is an Italian word, and these are the original scale of frequencies that were created to promote the healing of the body, mind, and soul. So they're just a well-known healing frequencies. So frequencies can be tones. We'll be using a tuning fork today that's tuned to the tone of 417 hertz, and I'll just give you a little sample. So the scale of solfeggio frequency is created that follows a diatonic scale. And then that's just a type of scale. The C note we know today is 512 hertz, for instance, and the original C from the solfeggio scale has a hertz of 528. So as you may or may not know, our music has a slightly different tuning than it used to be. And that difference might seem small, but it's enough to affect the mind, the body, and the soul in very different ways. So the solfeggio tones are based on the standard Verdi tuning of instruments to 432 hertz. I'm sure you've heard that before, and that promotes peace, harmony, and even slowing of the heart rate. So the original solfeggio scale included 6 ascending tones, but today there are 7. And the syllables used for the scale were taken from a hymn from St. John the Baptist. These tones affect the subconscious mind to promote healing, energetic balance, higher spiritual awareness and connections, and transformation. Each tone has its own frequency and is associated with a specific color and chakra. So you can read more on my website. But today we'll talk about 417. So let's use this 417 to help us bring some transmutation around our life. This is what we're trying to do, right? So let's do it together in the next 15 minutes or so. I'm going to be doing some liquid Reiki Shamanic sound healing around this tone for you. So just take a deep breath and relax. All right, that was just a clearing. Now I'm going to start using the tuning fork and doing some healing with it. Can you hear it? Can you hear the tone? So if you have a fork like this, then you can match the tone if you can, if you have a musical ear, or you can just sing any tone because sound healing doesn't have to be exact. So you could ring the solfeggio forks. I have a whole set. This came as part of it, 417. And you can just sing any tone, but if you can match it for a little while, that's good too. So you'll notice with sound healing, sometimes it feels a little sharp or even painful for a minute because it's clearing something out. And sometimes even if you're trying to hit the fork softly, it's loud. Sometimes you hit it where you're trying to make it loud and it's soft. Why is that? That's because it is ringing in the way that you need it to for what you're healing, even if you don't know what that is. So don't worry about that. Now, of course, you don't want to be banging the tuning fork, but you definitely want to just ring it and know that whatever's coming from it is exactly what it should be. And I'm just channeling all of this healing from what I see is a really big purple dragon. Yes, Pamela is right. She says, I just pulled that purple dragon for the group before. It did come from my deck, Charidash, the big purple dragon. In my deck, it's self-employment card. And yes, he just hung around. He was ready to help me with this live as well. If you want to transmute your space, you can also play this on speakers instead of in your ear, which I recommend anyway with all this tuning fork activity. If anything's coming up for you, let's just look at it and say, okay, that's being transformed. Just let it go. Just let it float away like clouds. So we ask that all that we're ready to release, all negativity or all negative emotions, all that is not for our highest and greatest good at this time, to be released at this time, that it is released and transmuted. I am I. Now, if we can release all that we don't need, now we're going to invite more light into our body to build our light body for ascension. Okay, I hope that helped you a great deal. These solfeggio frequencies, they're really strong. I love them. I'd rather have a tuning fork set of solfeggio frequencies than chakra. I just enjoy them so much. And I buy these from Jonathan Goldman. So you can always buy them on his website. I like his tuning forks a great deal. And they're very affordable. So thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad it helps. And you could listen to it again later, could replay it and bring more light in. Of course, whenever you do any kind of healing with me, you might find it's a lot stronger than you think. So I always recommend that you drink water. Don't worry if you feel tired tomorrow or later. If you just need to rest, listen to your body. Maybe even take a salt bath tonight to help release anything else that's negative emotions that we're trying to release. Of course, we always need to know why we have the emotions, what we can do to change it, but there's always some that we can release because we already know, right? We already know a lot of things that we are working on ourselves for. And so just releasing that and letting it go. And of course, I'm not trying to say that you can't feel negative emotions. Of course you should. And when they come up, it's time to do shadow work and work on it. But you really need to release and understand what your lesson is and stand in the light and find a way to feel joy every day. So if you ever go to my blog page, which is at soundwavesheal.com/blog, first of all, you could search solfeggio in the search box and find this whole page about solfeggio. But you could also search shadow work, and I have a great shadow work blog post that will help you really understand how to work with your shadow work in a way that still brings you joy every day, because we're never done with shadow work. And so working with solfeggio frequencies like 417 can be very, very helpful to help you release. A lot of times we release the emotion, or we understand what needs to be released, but it's not fully released. So sometimes using sound or Reiki or light language or other types of healing can help shake it out too. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for coming today, and I'll be doing more solfeggio tones and healing for you in upcoming lives as well. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for coming. Bye. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. If you are a healer or spiritual entrepreneur, present or future, I'd like to invite you to my Facebook group, 5D Daily, Spiritual Healers in Higher Dimensions, where I'll be live for more discussion and questions on Thursdays. I'll put the link in the show notes. I'm Rachel Chamness at Sound Waves Heal.